We're looking back at this day in local history as part of the Gray Media Initiative, We the People. 33 years ago today, a deadly outbreak of severe weather caused damage and destruction in 13 states, including Mississippi. Here in the metro, an F4 tornado hit Rankin County just before midnight, then continued northeast through Scott, Leake, and Atala counties. There was extensive damage in the East Haven Estates neighborhood in Brandon, where 4 people were killed. In all, 12 people died in Mississippi and more than 100 were injured. Hundreds of homes were damaged or destroyed, leading to a months-long cleanup and rebuilding effort. A deadly tornado hit central Mississippi on November 21st, 1992. Your look at this day in history.